Hi guys, today I'm going to speak about understanding the basics of quadratic equations and show you a method of solving quadratic equation using the quadratic formula. Firstly, I want to show you how to get to this note. So if you go to teacherlookup.com, click on topic notes, click on UK. This is there for other countries as well. Just right now, just for the sake of example, going to the UK, maths, GCSEF, and this is the first one there, understanding the basics of quadratic equations. Right, so since you know how we get there, next I would like to speak about quadratic equation. What is a quadratic equation? A quadratic equation is an equation that has three x squared. This is the reason why it's a quadratic equation, because it has an x squared, and it's usually written in this form here: ax squared plus bx plus c, whereas where a, b, and c are constants and x is the variable. A cannot be equal to 0, as then this will no longer be a quadratic equation if it was equal to 0. Usually there are two solutions or two roots for the variable x. Um, Roots of the equation simply mean that for these values of the variable, the equation will become 0. So this is how it's usually written. Next, let's show you guys how to use the quadratic formula to solve a quadratic equation. This is the quadratic formula: minus b, x equals minus b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac, and this is all in the square root, and this is a b squared, not b2, it's b squared, over 2a. So we solve this. So there's x1, which could be minus b plus square root of b squared minus 4ac, so over 2a. So this is one root or one solution, and another solution is where it's minus b minus. So you could see the difference here: one is plus, one is minus, but the equation is just the same, except of these two signs changing, giving us two different roots or two different solutions. Let's try an example. So let's solve this quadratic equation: 4x squared minus 16x equals minus 5. Okay, so let's rearrange it to meet this form. So it's identical to this form. So 4x squared minus 16x plus 15 equals 0. So we've just put the 15 here and added the 15 here. So it's all of this equation is equal to 0. Now let's use this equation. So we gather is 4, b is minus 16, and c is 15. So over here, as you could see, whatever is in front of x squared is a, whatever is in front of x is b, and plus c. So if we put all of this into this equation, so minus 16, so this is the b, plus square root of minus 16 squared minus 4 times 15, and same here, we end up with two solutions. So this is solution 1, this is solution 2. You could use this using a calculator. You could do this mentally. Note, in the quadratic formula, b squared means square of b, not 2 multiplied by b. So I've already mentioned that. Also, the square root in the numerator is calculated for the complete term b squared minus 4ac, not just b squared. So it's square root of all of this, not just this. It's square root of all of this. If you have any comments about this video or this article, please let us know. If you have any suggestions for us, please let us know. Thanks a lot for listening. Yeah, hope you understood. If any questions, please let us know. We do have other videos on quadratic equation. There are other ways of solving quadratic equation, which is completing the square method and factorization. We will have articles on that as well. Thank you. Bye bye.